inspires me like a dog inspires a rabbit. Death inspires me like a dog inspires a rabbit. Can you say?
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the beautiful city of Seattle. We welcome you inside Lumen Field, the home of the Seahawks. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. And a good start on the ground. He gets 8 on the game's opener. Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. To throw is Daniels. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass ball's incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
3 plays in and a test. It's 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2. Here's Daniels. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. A pickup of 14 on that one. First down, Washington.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
The motion man here is McLaurin. Daniels now on 1st down. That's McLaurin open on the left side. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
I can tell you firsthand as an offensive guy, we never loved playing in the rain. I always felt like the defense had the advantage. They know it wasn't going to be much of a passing attack, hard to handle the ball, a lot of turnovers. So they've got to have a lot of early focus offensively and try to get something on track.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. He'll go right and find his running back. A gain there of 16 yards. Good for a Commander's first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. But I don't think it's going to be his last.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Throwing is Daniels. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. He'll throw it left and has his running back. His second grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down.
That's already 2 catches for this guy. We haven't even seen him hand the ball to him yet, and that's really what these running backs have become in the league. They're really just all-around weapons, and if the ground game's not working, you can go to the air, and vice versa. The more times this guy touches the ball, the better it is for this offense.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Throwing again, Daniels. And the Commanders are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
This is a part of the field where you have to account for the quarterback as a runner. Nothing's open downfield. Great job by your secondary, but then he makes a break for the goal line, and they're able to stop him just short, but not until after he's set.
Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Washington. Touchdown number 15 for him on the season. The PAT, up and good. And the Commanders will take a 7-0 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Set.
First carry now for Kenneth Walker. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go, get set.
They send him right out of the slot.
Set.
Working from the gun, it's Jones. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
And the defense snuffed that one out. It goes down as a completion, but no gain on the play.
Well, you could tell that the defense had seen that play on game tape, and they were ready for it. They tried to do a little jet sweep pop pass out of the gun. Defense was all over it. Nowhere to go, no gain.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Shotgun now for Jones. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Set.
Throwing is Jones on 3rd down. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. He's to the 15. And he has got this one all the way down to the 2-yard line.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
So a big third down hookup takes us to the break. It's the Commanders with the early lead. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal.
Here we go, get set. Here we go, 11.
They'll motion their tight end, Scott.
Cut.
Jones to the air again. First down throw there is incomplete.
Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
They'll motion their tight end, Scott.
Here's that.
They'll try to run this one in. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle. Extra point attempt to come here. He's got it. And the Seahawks come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This returnable from the 4. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Throwing now, Daniels. He'll get this out to his running back. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That's a short one, caught by Sinnott. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Here's Here's a handoff out of the gun. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
No motion over Flowers. Daniels to throw on second down. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. Van Sinnen was the intended receiver. And it'll be third down.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend. So give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
A throw on the move is caught.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make.
And that one bounces off the crossbar, but it goes in. It's good. And the Commanders will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here's first and 10.
Omaha, set. 12.
The drive will start on the ground. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Jamin Davis there to make the play. They face second down and 7.
21. Omaha, set.
They'll motion their tight end, Scott.
Set.
From the gun, it's Jones. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long.
Here we go, get set.
Throwing, Jones. 2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. We're back to Seattle after this. And I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials, indicating let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half. So that is what you want. I know sometimes it takes time, but they do get it right, and this call will stand. On first down, Jones. Quickly to the outside and complete.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
They'll come up now for second down and 4.
Omaha, set.
To throw is Jones. it away quickly, and it's caught. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
The run up the middle, it's Walker. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Here we go, get set.
Once again, it's Walker. They will not get back to the line of scrimmage. They pick him up and throw him down for a loss.
21, 11, 11. Here's that.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jones. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. Jones now on 1st down. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Timeout Seahawks. That is their 2nd as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Omaha, set.
Throwing now is Jones. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
They've converted 2 3rd downs already on this drive. And here's 3rd and 4. Again, it's Jones. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
His kick is good. And the Seahawks will tie this game up here late in the 1st half.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Now pass deep from McLaurin. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this 1st half will come to an end. Coach, thank you, and the rain only intensifying as the teams are back out here for what figures to be a sloppy 2nd half to come. The rain not letting up. It continues to be a factor here as we get back underway in the second half. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. First and 10.
Here we go, get set.
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
Here we go, 11. Great time.
They'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
11.
No gain on the play. Brings up third down and 7.
21. Great time.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. The Seahawks sending out their punt team. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Quick throw, out wide, it's caught. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
On first and 10, it's a handoff. Wait a minute, it's a reverse. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. Now Daniels. That's over the middle to the tight end, Sinnott. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Here's a run going left. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. From the shotgun, it's Daniel. nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. Job number 1 on this drive. Find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves them out in front.
This one taken at the 10. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Omaha! 12, 12, 12. Hi.
Now a play fake. Jones. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
They motion the slot man left. Jones to throw on 2nd down. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Linebackers in general have the reputation of being very instinctive players, and I think we saw it there on that last pass breakup. The ability to diagnose and read the play almost before it even starts. It allows them to be in the right spot at the right time and allows them to make the play.
Throwing is Jones on 3rd down. A throw complete to Scott. 14 on the pickup. 1st down, Seattle.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, than on 3rd down or critical moments. That's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
It'll be Smith and Jigba bringing it in. What about that? Out of bounds, all the way down inside the 15. A big play and a much-needed one as well. An even 40 yards.
Omaha! Sit high.
On 1st and 10, here comes Walker. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter.
Here's 2nd and 6.
Omaha, set. 21, 21, 21. Set.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
6 yards.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough. But you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
Here we go. 11.
They'll motion their tight end, Scott. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. Big play coming up. This is third down.
Here we go, get set. Here we go, 11.
They'll motion their tight end, Scott.
Great time.
Shotgun now for Jones. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This taken at the 5.
Washington can take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. One of the tight ends in motion right. To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
On 2nd down, it's Daniels. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
3rd and long, and here's Daniels. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. They'll go. Here's Daniels. This is intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with 1st and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Straight ahead, it's Walker. And a nice run. It's down to the 5-yard line.
Omaha, set. 11-11. 21.
They'll motion their tight end, Scott.
Hi.
Working from the gun, it's Jones. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Sending a receiver right. Jones going to try and throw on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here, able to put that one through.
Past midfield. And he finally gets forced out of bounds, but that was a fantastic return.
And that's a heck of a return right there. I mean, he's going to bounce his way towards the left sideline. Just a ton of space over there to run, and they finally get him out of bounds. But not until he nearly managed to turn the corner and almost take it all the way.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. He'll go right and find his running back. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
The crowd cranking it up another notch before 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, it's Dan. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. So on 4th down, here's Bryce Berringer to punt. He'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the 4th quarter. Looking up through the raindrops. No issue there, though. Fair catch, called for, and taken successfully. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go, get set.
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And he'll get this only up to about the 33-yard line. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. They'll drop to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Here we go. 11, 11. Twenty-one.
Timeout Seahawks. That is their second, as it comes with a minute 4 left to go in the game. Third and a yard.
11, 11. Omaha, set. 12.
They'll motion their tight end, Scott.
Set.
Jones to throw on 3rd and 1. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up a first down.
Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it.
Here we go, get set. Set. Omaha, set. Great time.